All right, here we are, guys. Now, what I may do here is just, maybe either or of these options. If I can go with quarterback, I'll probably try to do that. It has very good ball guide. Gives me a good chance here. Alternatively, typically in pro, I don't try to do too much. It's a little bit riskier in the pro. So what I'll typically do is try to lay up in the first fairway because it's the safe thing to do. And going with a Titan, it gives you the range to have the ability to do what you want. But another thing that I could potentially do as well is I can actually take a quarterback. It has such good curl that a lot of times I can actually get it down there as well. So that's another thing that I can think of. And you can see with where I'm aiming, what I'll typically try to do is try to curl it. I'm actually trying to get 2 hops on this side of the fairway. So first hop in the fairway, second hop close to the fairway edge, and then just try to trickle it down with the third hop. So kind of exactly like this. And you can see, sure enough, there it gets to the bottom fairway. So you'll just have to control your power, because if you're a little bit too heavy, that second hop can, land on this rough, or it can, if you have really bad luck, the second hop can actually clip this bunker. But it is really kind of a bad break to do that. What I prefer to do is just get that second hop kind of right up here near the edge, and it's good enough to put you down there. Other than that, if it would have been just a little bit more of an angled wind, I'd just lay up. But as I mentioned, especially perfect ball-wise, it's a little bit safer to just go with the quarterback than it is to have extra mile. In fact, here you can see my opponent not able to hold the fairway. So it just kind of shows you the tightness of that window. It's a very tight window. You want to just be careful. But here you'll see, we're able to get it to essentially min sniper here. And what I'll typically do is just try to hop it up there, right around 4 or 5 on the backspin. Try to play this right at min. Just try to get this to hop up right by the hole. So I'm thinking, in this situation, I expect it to land just a little bit short. So not even going to go 5 rings here. Maybe about 4.5. And just off. So you can see with how close I was able to get that. As you can see, I was a little bit in between clubs, so I really don't need to drive it any farther than that. I'm right at min club there, so it doesn't need to go any farther. Ideally, I'd like to use about 4 backspin, but I was just a little bit tight to doing so. But you can see how easily we're going to be able to give ourselves a really good opportunity there, and hopefully you guys can wind up similarly. Good luck with that hole, guys, and I will see you guys for future guides. If you guys are thinking about moving up to expert, I did do 2 guides. They're worth checking out because it's, I try to get out of pro as fast as possible. This is a very hard division. It's actually the hardest. I find pro and master to be the hardest too, but I actually, like pro even less than master because there's not enough wind to really do anything. It makes a lot of your shots, you're kind of restricted because you just can't get the ball where you need it to. But good luck there. Take a look at that expert guides. As I mentioned, moving up, always a good thing, especially so you can try to win cards like those Apocalypse and Cataclysms. The only way that you're going to do that is in the expert and master divisions. So good luck out there, and catch you guys on future guides.